Hello, good evening guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. All of you are welcome to my channel. As always, I really appreciate it that we're going to spend the next 10 minutes or thereabouts together. In a few days time, we're literally counting in days. Nigerians, we are going to be going to the polls. We're going to go and choose whether we're going to continue suffering and smiling. We're not even smiling, guys. There was a time people were suffering and smiling, but now nobody is smiling. Tempers are high. Everybody is walking around like a naked wire, so to speak. In a few days time, we're going to go and decide whether we want this to continue or not. We're going to go and decide whether we're going to validate APC and their 8 years of bad policies, their 8 years of wickedness or not. How are you guys all doing? I hope you are all coping, because me, I don't even know whether I am coping or not. I don't know if I coped or not. Hey God. A few days ago, that was the day before yesterday, I went to go and look for cash. I went to go and look for cash and I did not get cash. While I was trying to, because I insisted that I'm not going to pay money to any POS operator to cheat me of all my money anymore. Because frankly speaking, my last month's salary that came in, I shared it with those POS people. They're not the ones going to work. They're not the ones going to court. Why should I work and come and share money with them? But now so I see them. So I decided that that's not going to happen to me again. I went to look for money day before yesterday and I met this woman. Immediately she opened her mouth. I knew she was not a Nigerian. She's a Liberian. Oh God, you need to see how she was looking for money, and she said she needed 70,000 naira in cash. Now I say, babe, I had to tell her, madam, if it's 70,000 naira, whatever you want to do with it, the person should be willing to collect transfer from you. You cannot get 70,000 naira in cash. If you want to buy something, go to the supermarket and go and buy. And one of the consequences of this cashless policy that Buhari has brought, sorry, let me bring the camera closer. Is it better now? One of the consequences of this Buhari's policies is that there are plenty small-scale businesses that are just going to have to die a natural death. And then the big-scale businesses, the supermarkets, have to start selling the dawa. They have to start selling pepper and tomato and all that kind of thing. Because I don't know where these women are going to go and get a POS of 25,000 naira when everything on her table does not even cost up to 15,000 naira. How do we want these kinds of people to cope? And that is the reason why it is important for us, when you are choosing a candidate, to choose a candidate that is wise. And there are hallmarks for wisdom. How do you know somebody who is wise? Number one, somebody who is willing, in my opinion. Somebody who understands that he doesn't know it all and he's willing to say, I made a mistake, I am sorry. That's a wise man. Somebody who never changes his mind is not wise. That person is a fool. Somebody who knows it all is a fool. The second hallmark of wisdom for me is that the person is kind. He should try to estimate the human cost of whatever policies he's going to make. We spent 8 years paying for the mistake that we made in 2015. Guys, I am going to be 39 in about 2 weeks time, and if we vote wrongly, typically it means we're going to wait until 8 years. That means I'm going to be well into my 40s suffering and smiling in this country. Me, I'm not going to take it. Please, guys, please, at this point, if you don't have this document, this little card in my hand here, it's called the PVC. In Nigeria, we use the PVC. It means permanent voter card, and that's what you need to vote. Please, guys, do not validate what APC spent the past 8 years doing. And I understand that Tinubu, who is their presidential candidate, has been trying to disassociate himself with what the presidency has been doing, and I will never agree. I think Tinubu needs to be punished for what he did, because he was actively instrumental in foisting Buhari for us into power. If not because of him, Buhari would have remained and probably ended his life as the local champion he actually was, because he didn't have any reach outside of the Northwest, that is his base. And he could never have won an election for us to suffer like this. Somebody had to whitewash him. Somebody picked him up from the gutters where he was and made him into what he is. Therefore, and the person who did that, the person who had the power to do that was Tinubu. And Tinubu still has the bad manners and the effrontery to tell us that it is his turn. This kind, when it was the turn of the Northwest before, now it is their turn, the Southwest, and it's his turn. Nigerians, I beg, I take God name, beg una. It is not APC's turn. It is not any politician's turn. It is the turn of Nigerians. When is it finally going to be our turn? It is 2023. It is our turn. Guys, please, please, I am begging you. I know things are hard, but please don't sell your votes. I beg you, if they bring money, collect it and still go and vote your conscience. And whoever is that conscience of yours should be somebody who has a track record of kindness, who has a track record of knowing how to manage an economy that is going to affect 200 million people. Because the African continent cannot take us. We spent the last 8 years, a lot of people were running all over the place, going into any country at all that will have them. The Nigerian blood became like a joke. The Nigerian passport became a joke. Anybody could do anything he wanted to do to a Nigerian because the state was weak. For this past 8 years, it was all back and no bites. Guys, we only have one country. If you are listening to me and you are not in Nigeria and you can afford to come and vote, you have a PVC, come and vote. Please come and help us to excuse these people out. People say, I heard some people saying that they are praying for Buhari to die. No. For me, that is actually like him escaping the consequences of what he did. The best comeback, the best revenge we can do is to vote somebody who is kind, somebody who is smart and has the ability to assemble the best Nigerian minds. And I tell you, there are plenty of them. There are plenty good Nigerian minds that will move this country forward, and he's going to be alive to see what Nigeria has become and see the contrast between what he did to us and what we have done. Guys, I take God name, they beg una, make una try vote. A lot of people have been doing all sorts of permutations. Who is going to vote? Who is going to win? Who is going to not win? Who is going to do? Let me tell you something. Nigerians, make sure you win. Not Peter Obi winning, not Atiku winning, not Kola Abiola winning, not Emilio Kon winning, but you Nigerians, make sure you are the ones that win. Let your voices be heard at the polls. Please let us not validate. I cannot subscribe to this again, because if I do, if it happens that this country goes into the chaos that I think is going to go into, honestly speaking, guys, this is our last chance. It's our last chance. Please, let's take this country back. I take God name Beguna. Let's be more serious about it. Those of you who were proudly saying that you don't have PVC, you're not going to vote, let me tell you, you are the ones who have been enabling the system we're trying to phase out. I don't want to have to go through what I went through this past 8 years. Even just this past 1 week, I am severely traumatized. And we cannot even do our bad thing only ourselves. Even foreigners are affected. Everybody who is within this country is affected. Please, let us not reward APC's bad behavior. Please don't vote Tinubu. Please don't vote Atiku. Please make una vote Peter, Gregory, Obi, because he's the one, in my estimation, who is kind, who is wise, who has the ability to know how an economy is run. Please, let us follow their track records, and based on what they have done before, let us vote. Tinubu's people keep boasting about how Yemi Osinbajo is his candidate. He knows how to assemble smart people. But these smart people that he assembled, where are they? Where are they today? For me, they are part of the old system that we need to phase out. They are part of the old system that we need to phase out. So, guys, Nigerians, please vote wisely. If you are from the southeast, take this thing very, very seriously, because those of us from the north central and from every other region that are warming up to vote for this man, we will need you to mara manabaya. I don't even know how to say it, but guys, we really need all hands to be on deck. That's what I mean. All hands need to be on deck, and then vote Peter Obi so that he can end this type of suffering. But then again, I do not see Peter Obi as a messiah. No, he's not a messiah. I don't think one singular person can change Nigeria, but I believe that he's the person who has the willpower and the ability, and a lot is at stake for even Igbo people. Guys, please, I take God name Begu now. It's not an Igbo presidency, it is Nigerian presidency. It just so happens that Peter Obi is an Igbo man, and wherever he's from, I think I would have voted for him regardless of his ethnicity. So please, guys, choose wisely and choose Peter Obi. I beg, let us end this, because me, I can't take it anymore. I hope I made some sense to you here. Those of you who are listening to me, thank you so much. My name is Ajala. I'm sorry, I did not even introduce myself from the beginning of this vlog. For those of you who are clicking for the first time, my name is Ajala, and I'm the one who runs this channel. I'd appreciate if you would subscribe. Just click on that button that says subscribe there and you become a member of the family, and then also click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload another video like this, you are going to know. I will be uploading a lot of things that have to do with current affairs of Nigeria, especially as it affects Nigerian women. Now we suffer pass for this regime. Now we suffer pass. Thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.